Hey guys, welcome back to the garden. It's been a while. This is the end of August and I want to show you a few things. This is like butterfly country and I hope you can see it. They are just going crazy with all the plums falling because we have so many plums. I don't know how to tell you how many plums we have. I wanted to talk about this thing that's so obvious in a food forest, that everything is a harvest. So we have too many plums. It doesn't mean that they lose value because they fall to the ground. I see how especially this kind of butterfly, we call it admiral. It's a beautiful butterfly and so many of them this year, and I see how they are just in this area because they are probably drunk on the fermented decaying plums that are here. So maybe this is a butterfly frat party or something like that, but really enjoying the fact that I see how these plums have amazing value in the garden, not as food for human beings but as food for beautiful butterflies, and I just enjoy it so much. And I think that's true with all of the fruits that are falling in the food forest, because we have like a surplus. And of course it's just going back into the system. These are packets of all good stuff. So if the butterflies or the birds or whatever creatures could eat them, if they don't, then it's just food for the worms, it's food for the trees, so that they can give us more fruit next year. I think it's so beautiful. And I mean, I come through this part of the garden many times a day just to see all the butterflies going crazy. I think they are a little drunk maybe, but other than that, I've got the craziest sea buckthorn you have ever seen. I think it's 4 meters tall and it has so many berries that I don't know what to do. And the food forest is still crazy wild. The discovery apples are amazing right now. And other than that, I'm just walking. I'm not working so much in the garden. I'm walking around and just seeing what needs to be done when the work starts in end of September probably. I want to show you another thing. This is heavily loaded with fruit. This is like an Asian pear, and it's really happy in this spot. It's sort of very protected, and these are amazing. They are very crisp and maybe not so sweet, but beautiful texture and beautiful juiciness. So I really enjoy that. I mean, another thing also this year, this is only one of the Elaeagnus, the autumn olives, but they are loaded with berries this year. So I think they are so full of antioxidants and they are just beautiful. I might be the only one in my family to actually like them, but you can always sneak them into smoothies or other things. My husband is shaking his head, but little does he know. But this, my darlings, look at this female sea buckthorn. Have you seen anything like it ever? I don't know how tall it is. It must be 5 meters at least. And her branches are loaded with fruits. I don't think we will lack C vitamin this year. I mean, she often looks like this, but I just think it's amazing. And no, hardly any thorns. This one is called Orange Energy, and the male that's standing beside her is a pole mix. I wasn't sure they were going to like my heavy clay soil, but apparently yes. I'm just, again, this is the same thing as with the Elaeagnus, the autumn olive berries. My family don't like them, but you can sneak them in different places. So this cocktail, I mean, this would keep any cold at bay, I think. So a couple of handfuls a day, that's my go-to this time of year. And I think sometimes I experience that the body is a little vulnerable in this. So we are moving from summer into autumn, and the body is always a little wobbly, at least mine is this time of year. So this coincides with this amazing abundance of berries that I can give the body. I absolutely love it. Let's just go and see how everything looks, if we can make our way through. But she's mad with berries this year. So beautiful. And another autumn olive, even with even more berries on this one. I think it's pretty amazing. Look how many berries. It's madness. I have to pick some. Okay, but it's not about the work. It's about the beauty and this late summer softness that is in the garden. I absolutely love it. And the light, I think, has also changed. It's it's a different kind of light. It's softer. It's coming in at a different angle, I think, and I absolutely I enjoy it so much. I think it gives a softness to the garden, oh, I have to take all the bindweed off of this Pinus pinea, but look at this. It's so happy here, and I'm also surprised. It doesn't like clay soil, but apparently it has agreed to grow here. I love it. I'm still waiting for some pine cones on it so that we can harvest the nuts, but maybe in a couple of years it'll come. And some of the late giant berries that the ants are also loving. Sorry. But other than that, we've had so much rain again, so it's a season that I really am enjoying in a way. That everything, you can see the grass, everything is still lush. Usually this time of year in end of August, it can be very sort of dry and yellow, but everything is like power green, and everything is still growing. So I'm not doing any work in the garden. I'm just enjoying and harvesting and filling the freezers as it is right now. So allowing the growth season to come to a halt before I start doing anything in the garden. Otherwise I have to do it twice, and I really don't want to do that, but I do have to mow the grass. Let's just take a quick look in the explosive garden also. I think it's so lovely and so wild that I really want to show you how it feels. Oh my God, look at this. I love it. Let's take a walk through the teasel forest that is not flowering anymore, but now waiting for the birds to come and pick all the lovely seeds that are in here in these heads. And I also want to tell you another thing. So it seems like, well, at least this is my feeling, that the garden is calling different people. And this next week is really interesting. I have a group that lives in a permaculture community, and they are coming for a couple of days. And then at the same time, I have 30 people from Aarhus University, agroecology, and they are coming to see the garden. And then I have, not next week, but then I also have a team of researchers from RUC, that's another university in Zealand, and they are coming to look at my practice with the use of biochar in the explosive garden where we are going now. And I'm so excited with this this conversation of nerds, you could say, or this really feels like everything is trying to figure out new practices for growth. Oh, but would you have a look at all these? So pretty. Well, so looking for new regenerative practices in our food production, and I'm just excited to share my practices and experiences with them. I'm no expert. I can only show what I have done, and I can only tell what I have done in my own garden. And then I think the lushness of the garden maybe speaks for itself. And okay, so this is super slippery because it's full of more plums, as you can see, endless plums, and lots of butterflies again. The freezer is, I have like 3 or 4 big bags of plums in the freezer for winter, so I really don't think we will eat any more than that, so the rest can fall to the ground. So here we are. Oh, I love this space so much. I know I always take you in here. I'm sorry guys, but would you look at that lushness, and that so many apples and so many flowers, but it's everything is like 2 meters tall, and I know I have to clear this and clean this space, some of it in fall, and some of it maybe in spring. I am loving it very much. And these, I know you know these Rudbeckia, they are so bright, and I think they are so beautiful with this filigree feel of the fennel, and oh, I mean, what's not to love? And also this has grown intensely this year. This is a pecan. And it's double in size this year, so it must have had perfect conditions. Unfortunately, the friend, the other pecan nut that I had to ensure pollination was eaten by the deer this spring, so I might have to look for another one. But other than that, pears and apples and flowers and loveliness. So I wanted to show you the garden end of August, and there you are. Thanks for watching, and see you later.